Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to safely take the mid control as a T player and how not to just get bullied up on mid every round. One of the biggest reasons for you getting bullied on mid is that you don't use enough utility and don't know the right lineups. Especially if you're playing against a guy with the orb who's really good at it. He can just punish you with these long angles or playing the toilet angles. And this is so good angles for orbs because they're so long range and they can easily just fall back after a shot. So knowing this utility can just help you so much. First, I'm going to show you how to take the mid control with some utility. Then I'm going to show you what to do if they try to go aggressive mid and throw some utility. And then lastly, I'm just going to show you some safe ways to take this mid control, but also take deep mid like this. So first, some really good nades you must know is that you can easily, if they're trying to push a lot, just flash or nade up like this on this wall right here, punishing anybody trying to go fast or peeking up like this. Then a really good angle to hold long is this angle right here, because you have the advantage that there's a big gap here and that covers you so much. Other utility also can use to take this a little bit more safely if they aren't contesting it and you're scared of anybody being close. Is you come into this corner right here, then on the left, bottom left right here, you're gonna jump for a molo. Then you're gonna right here on this corner, jump for a smoke, and then you can just flash over to try and press anybody back. The molo lands perfectly right here, burns anybody playing up here, and smoke smokes perfectly off toilet, and with this flash you're just gonna push them back. This almost ensures that nobody's playing here, and nobody's playing toilet back, and they're almost forced to either play all the way back here, or down in connector just with this utility. Just remember to use your flashes to flash off that orber, because if they're not taking mid, he's probably posted on angle like this. Now, if they're taking mid and throwing this smoke and this molo right here, there's a bunch of different things you can do to try and counter it. One thing, if you don't really want to contest it but still takes control, you can just smoke this molo and go up and take the playground and just try to keep and contest that. You can also, if you're just alone, try to take this control, and you can easily, after the smoke is away, get a flash up. But if you maybe are 2 or 3 people and actually want to try and contest for this control, I'm going to show some different ways you can do that safely. First, probably the most used way, but also the most reckless way, is just to nade the smoke right here and get the guy who's running up and just kill him. It can be very effective, especially if they're just sneaking close like this and you're standing 3 guys and just get a free kill. Another reckless thing you can do is that you can get 2 guys just running through the smoke like this, and then on timing, this guy just flashes instantly up like this right here, so anybody peeking is full white and they can just swing through the smoke. Just important they run anti-flash through the smoke, so they don't get wiped by the guy's flashes up here. Let's say you don't want to do some play like that. A really good play I see in a lot of pros use in the major is to actually get a guy to boost you like this and jumping on top right here and then peeking over the smoke. It's very overpowered, especially because anybody coming here won't clear up like this, won't look here, so most of the time you get a free kill. Only thing you need to be aware of is that anybody sticking close like this you can't see, so if they're reckless enough they can go through and shoot you in the back. And I've actually seen that happen in the major, but just be aware of it or get this guy to look at the push or get the guy down here to look at the push. But this is such an overpowered boost and grant you a free kill many times, especially if they're playing it up here from balloons. You can also just to try and punish them without taking the control, just double nade up like this every time they're doing the nades, so anybody pushing like this will just take the nade right in the face. Now, let's try some other ways that you can take mid. First of all, if you want to do it as safely as possible, you'll just get some guys going up playground right here. Then you get a guy from down here to throw a flash up to flash them into the balloons, like this. Then the flash pops right here and blinds anybody who's trying to play this angle holding towards playground, and then he can after that come up and try to flash over long like this. That's one of the most safest way if you want to come out long, and remember, just use your flashes. On A especially, so many orbers are just playing this angle or playing angles on long. By you just flashing, you can just get them so far back. Another way, if you want to try and take a little bit more deep control, you've already thrown your molo and taken all of this control right here, but now you want to progress towards toilets, but are scared of this orb just playing some of these insane angles. Then some different stuff you can do is that either you can smoke toilet and molo divider, or you can smoke both of them. So smoke toilets and smoke divider, come into this corner right here, then aim right here and run tap jump throw, and aim right here and run tap jump throw. It's going to look something like this. Run tap jump throw, go into the corner again, and run tap jump throw. This smoke lands perfectly toilet and smoke off toilets perfectly, and this smoke off divider perfectly. And if you then just flash over here, then anybody who's playing in front needs to be in front and is getting full white. You can also do it another way, which is more commonly used, it's just to molly divider instead. So you first throw the smoke right here, then you go into the corner again, then you find this line right here, find the middle and go a little bit to the right, run like this, and you find the white sign right here, you just go and then jump through. The molly lands perfectly divided right here. Anybody trying to play it or peek deep towards mid is getting full blind. And again, you can flash over again to force anybody who's staying in front of the molly to get full white. You can also use a bunch of different flashes like this to flash anybody who's playing inside toilet away, or jumping and looking here to see if anybody is playing divider. But also remember that connector is there and you need to be careful of anybody pushing up here. And also a good idea if they're playing really far into mid, especially with the orb, is to just get some guys who's playing mid like this, holding for anybody pushing and give it info to his team. It is getting somebody going fast up connector, then many times you can just catch him off guard up here or just get a free A side, especially good on eco. But if you learn some of this utility and is getting really good at taking mid, then most of the time you're almost just instantly forcing them back into side, and A is a really easy side to execute if you know the right nades. And I actually made a guide on how to execute A on Overpass, with some insane utility that almost gives you side every time. So combining these two, then you're just gonna get A for free. But hope you enjoyed the video and will use some of these nades to just dominate your next game on mid, because the T side is really hard on Overpass, and this will just make it a lot easier, especially towards A if you're meeting an orb abuser.